Hello YouTube, how you doing? Hope y'all see me good. You know, I see a little glare going on in the background, but what's up? How y'all been? Today, let's talk about today. Today is gonna be another edition of Let's Talk. But before I roll right into the video, I just want to talk about, hey, I know y'all see this shirt. Turkey. Like, see, look, what? Look. What? Alright, that's enough silliness for you guys. But, yes, today's been a great day. It feels awesome outside. It's like not too hot, you know. There's like some going on with my bro. Because it like broke, snap. It's feeling great. But, you know, strap. Really great. Look. The strap just doesn't want to behave. So, hey, it is what it is. Like, I have this old trucker t-shirt on, an affirmation on, paired up with this blue pencil skirt that I think I got from a local boutique. I can't remember the name. And some more, got my big gold boots on, you know what it is, and some like tan and gold sandals. Like, I can't really wake up and show you my feet. But, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, today's been a great day. Release some things, talk about some different things. Actually took time to get to know one of my classmates. Starting to work on the role for my showcase that I may try it out for and made. I'm going to be doing a scene, well, actually about like 2 scenes from the play Fences. So that's what I'm going to be doing for my showcase. It's going to be awesome because like the role is very powerful and I really think I have the emotion to pull it off. Okay. Now that that's all said, okay, let's get into this Let's Talk. Alright. As you all know, yesterday was September 11th. It has been 13 years since the attack. Where was I on September 11th, 2001? I was a freshman in high school. I was in my first period class, which was actually choir, and we saw they started turning on the TV, and so it's turning on the TV, we had to watch, see what's going on. We saw the first tower hit, and honestly I thought it was part of a movie or something that they were showing us. Like, it didn't hit me initially that this was real. And then it kept going, and they were talking, and you'd see different people that were running and stuff, and people were falling out of the building. It was crazy. And then the second tower hit, and it fell. And I knew this was no longer a movie that I was watching. That whatever happened, and things was going to get really bad for us. I realized that in that moment. What brings me to talk about September 11th, though, isn't me remembering September 11th. Get twisted. I will always remember September 11th. It has some bearing on my life in the military. September 11th was the start of the wars that we went into. Me spending time in Iraq and many others spending time in Iraq and Afghanistan. So I'm still spending time in Afghanistan. All of this started because of September 11th. So when people say, I will never forget September 11th. But one of the things that started to annoy me yesterday, people would post pictures of the towers falling with the caption, "Never forget," and then they would post pictures of a slave, or maybe a depiction of a slave. It may not even possibly have been an actual slave with cuts on their back from being whipped. Horrific image. Basically saying on that we're supposed to just forgive and forget, but we're never supposed to forget 9/11. Don't get me wrong. I've never thought about forgetting about slavery, because slavery really did happen. It's real. But it annoyed me that it seemed like these people that were doing this, and then they had these hashtags that were going around and said, "Never forget 9/11, never forget this, never forget Mike Brown, never forget all these other things." They were trying to make it seem as if 9/11 was insignificant, and that's the furthest from the case. And I don't want anybody to get in their head that 9/11 was insignificant, because so many people suffered from 9/11, and we shouldn't let anybody distract us from what the main point of that situation was. We like to do this thing as black people that make things about us versus them, and 9/11 is not about that. 9/11 was no us versus them, other than those people that came and they took those towers down. That's the only us that we should ever been against. The people that came and took those towers down, because weren't just white lives lost in that. There were black lives. There were young children, white children that were so Hispanic, Indian, Muslim. There were so many people whose lives were lost because of this incident, and we want to try to make it a race thing. It should never been a race thing. It's not a race thing. I understand we got to stop doing this. Stop making everything us against them, because it's really not us against them. When we do things like this, we really make it us against ourselves. Let this sink in for a minute for some of you, because it probably went over your head, and you probably, or if it didn't go over your head, you just probably refused to actually take time and think about what I just said. Or maybe you've already got mad and you clicked off, or maybe you're ready to light up my comment section. But that you can't deny is the truth is the truth, because that situation was not just white people. And it's like I said about the ALS thing. We keep making this us versus them thing with everything, but we claim that we want better. How do we want better if we keep doing stuff, we keep doing things and taking steps backwards from it actually getting better? You want better, but you do the opposite? That don't make sense to me. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the Ray Rice incident. We've all seen the video by now, I'm sure. My thoughts on it. Do I feel bad for him? No. That is, when you commit domestic violence and you suffer the consequences. But here's the thing with this. I don't like the way the NFL handled that. If they were going to handle it the way that, if they were going to fire him, then they should have fired him from jump. Don't give somebody a little couple week suspension when you already know about the incident, and then decide, okay, we're going to come back and we're going to fire you because now everybody has seen the video and they mad. He should have did that from the beginning. Yes, what he did was wrong, and yes, he deserved to be punished for what he did. But if you're going to do something, do it right, and do it right from the beginning. Don't go back on stuff. And Ray Rice, I hope that you get some help. I hope that you do get some help. I hope you seek counseling and you get rid of whatever anger and rage that is in you. I'm not going to dog you as a person. I don't agree with your actions, and I agree that your actions are wrong, but I do feel that whatever help that you need, what kind of anger management, or whatever counseling, whatever things are going on in your life that made you think that it was okay to commit this violent act that you did, you need to get help. Because it's not okay. It's not okay to treat anybody like that. And it's not to take, and I know people be like, oh, he's a woman beater, it's a woman beater. No. I have heard, I cannot confirm, but I have heard that she hit him or pushed him or something. No, that does not make it right. I'm never going to say that that makes it right. Because we as people got to know if somebody hits us, we can walk away from it. It don't matter about gender, whatever. Somebody hits you, you can be strong enough in yourself to walk away from it. But I also want to say this for any young woman that may be out here listening. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Domestic violence goes both ways. Nobody should hit anybody. Men being strong, and they definitely shouldn't just dog walk anybody. But nobody, no one puts their hands on anybody. We're grown men and women. We're not children. We're not heathens. We shouldn't be walking around hitting each other. That's my take on that. So, it's time to think. Is there something else that I want to talk about? I've been wanting to get that one off my chest for a little while now. Yeah, I think that's it. Get a little closer. You see my lips? Alright. Yeah, I had to get all in the camera, all up in your face. Do you see that? Still on the bold lips for sickle cell challenge. Wear your bold lipstick. I want to see your pictures. Bold Lips for Sickle Cell. Let's get it out there. Let's make this a movement, you know. Let's get these donations in. Just like the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's so easy to put on lipstick. I know it's so many of you girls that wear lipstick every day, all day, all these different colors. Let's do it for a good cause. Bold Lips for Sickle Cell. Make sure you send your donation to the Sickle Cell Foundation. I will have the link to their website below in the description section. Go ahead and click on it. And since I don't have anything else to talk about, you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Love you. I'm out.